Welcome to the Trillion Phase, where we explore timeless wisdom that unlock your true potential in life, in love, and in wealth. In this audiobook, we are diving deep into the one of the most powerful guides ever written on the mindset of wealth, the law of money. 19 Timeless Principle to Master Wealth by Justice O. Alcom. But this is not your typical money book. This is not about get rich quick scheme, hack, or tricks. This is about principles. It is about understanding the inner law that govern how money flows and more importantly how wealth is built from the inside out. For centuries, people believed that wealth came from outside, luck, inheritance, status, and privilege. But the truth is, wealth is a mental game governed by universal law that work for anyone who is willing to learn, apply, and involve. These laws are timeless. They have been lifted and proven by great thinkers, creators, builders, and quiet millionaires who know that the value asset is not in your wallet, it is in your mindset. In this audiobook, we will explore 19 powerful principles. Each one will teach you something vital: how to build unshakable confidence, how to align your purpose with profit, how to use your energy, discipline, generosity, and vision to create lasting success. You will learn why wealth starts with charity, not cash. You will see how action, gratitude, and intelligent risks shape your financial destiny. And most of all, you will understand that money does not make you rich. Mastering yourself does. This is not just an audiobook. It is mindset shift, a blueprint, a guide for anyone who is ready to break free from fear, self-doubt, and scarcity, and they step broadly into evidence, growth, and purpose. So sit back, take a deep breath, and let the 19 laws of money guide you to the next chapter of your life, a chapter of confidence, clarity, and lasting wealth. Let's begin. Chapter 1: The Law of Inner Force. Every great achievement starts inside you. Before the money, before the success, before the old notice, there is a movement, quiet and powerful, where something inside you decides, I will rise. That movement is the inner force. Wealth does not begin with dollars, it begins with direction. When your mindset is clear about what you want and why you want it, the universe begins to move with you. This law teaches us purpose creates power. It is easy to chase what others want, that is, status, comfort, and security. But real wealth flows to those who move with deep intention. They do not just chase money, they attract it because their goals are aligned with their spirit. Ask yourself, what am I here to do? What kind of life do I want to live? And not just for myself, but for those I love. What impact do I want to make before I leave this world? That is your inner force. And once you tap into it, you become unstoppable. But remember, Inner force is not about hype. It is not ego or hustle for the sake of hustle. It is quiet, focused. It is the fire in the eyes of those who know where they are going, even if the world cannot see it yet. It is a discipline to act even when it is hard. It is a patience to grow slowly but surely. It is the belief that your future is bigger than your past. So, how do you activate the law of inner force? You might be guessing. For that, you can do these things. First one is get clear on your purpose. Know what drives you, what matters most. Second one is write it down. Turn your purpose into written promise to yourself. Third one is review it daily. Let it guide your choice, especially when things get hard. By reviewing it daily, it activates the law of inner force in you. Fourth and last one is protect your energy. Do not let doubt, distraction, or other people's opinion kill your fire. Do not ever doubt in your energy. Right now, pause this audio. Take 5 minutes to write your personal wealth mission. Why do you want to grow? Who are you doing this for? What will success feel like? And how will it help others? This is how you light the fire within. This is money begin to aware your vision, not the other way around. The old reward those who move with purpose, and that purpose come from the law of inner force. Let's move to the chapter 2, where we learn how the law of dynamic reciprocity multiplies your wealth through action. Chapter 2, the law of dynamic reciprocity. There is a natural rhythm to the world, a back and forth, a give and receive. And when you understand that rhythm, money start to flow to you with purpose. This chapter is about one simple truth. What you give out eventually returns. In nature, nothing exists in isolation. A tree gives oxygen and receives sunlight. The earth gives food and receives energy. Money works the same way. If you want more, you must first offer something of value, not just money, but effort, idea, service, kindness, or creativity. The people who rises financially are those who invest in others. They plant seed before expecting fruits. Too many people wait for the life to give them something. They say, I will be generous when I am rich, or I will work hard once I am paid more. But wealth does not work that way. The law of dynamic reciprocity says, first give, then receive. The value you create determines the value that returns to you after multiplied it. Ask yourself, what value am I offering to the world? Am I planting or only expecting to harvest. When you are a student, a creator, an entrepreneur, or a parent, your wealth is tied to your contribution. The more you give from the place of intention and excellence, the more door will open. Write down three ways you can increase the value you give. Can you improve your skill and help more people? Can you offer something without expecting anything back? Or can you show up with more consistency, care, or creativity? This is how reciprocity begins. The more value you are, the more valuable your life becomes. Wealth is not a magic, it is a movement, it is a cycle. And when you give first, that cycle begin work in your favor. That is the law of dynamic reciprocity. Let's move forward to chapter 3, where we will discover how the law of attraction shapes your reality from the inside out. Chapter 3, the law of attraction. Have you ever noticed how your thought seems to save your reality? How focus on something, whether hope or fear, pull it closer. This is no coincidence, it is powerful law at work. Like attract like. Your mind is like a magnet. What you think about most, what you believe deeply, what you feel intensely, these things draw similar energy into your life. If you think, I will never have enough, or money is hard to come by, your mind focus on scarcity. You will see challenge everywhere. You will hesitate, doubt, and close up opportunities. But when you shift your thought to I am capable of evidence, opportunity flow to me, money comes easily when I add value. You open up yourself to new possibilities. The law of attraction is not a magic, it is the science of focus, belief, and action working together. Your brain begins to notice opportunities you missed before. Your confidence rises. You start to act in ways that align with your goals. Here is a simple exercise to start applying this law. Catch negative thoughts when you think I can't or pause. Replace them with a positive affirmation. Example, I am worthy of success. I am attracted or attract wealth through a service or focus. This kind of example or this kind of words can replace them with positive impact in your life. Third one is visualize your success daily. See yourself achieving your goal, feeling the emotion of that success. Take inspired action. Believe alone is not enough. Your action must follow your mindset. Remember, the law of attraction works best when paired with clear purpose and dynamic reciprocity. The first two laws we have already explored. Your thought create your energy. Your energy pull in what matches it. As you master the law, you will notice door opening. You will meet the right people. you will find solutions. Your inner belief become your outer reality. Let's continue to chapter 4, where you uncover the power of definite purpose and will to keep you moving forward no matter what. Chapter 4, the law of definite purpose and will. Purpose give you direction and will give you power to stay on course. But purpose without will is just a wish, and will without purpose is a wasted energy. Together, they form an unstoppable force. Definite purpose means having crystal clear goals, not vague hopes, not maybe someday dreams, but specific, written down intention that guide your every steps. When your purpose is definite, your mind focus all its energy on one things. Your decision become easier. Your distraction fade. Willpower is the fuel that keeps you going when the road gets tough. It is what pushes you through doubt, setbacks, and distraction. It is quiet voice that say, keep going, you are closer than you think. Think of your greatest achiever in history. They did not get there by chance. They had a definite purpose, a clear reason why, an iron will to make it real. Here is how you can apply this law today. First one is write it down your most important goal. Be specific as possible. Second one is break it down into smaller steps. Every day, take at least one action towards it, your dream. Third one is remind yourself why it matters. When motivation fades, reconnect with your why. Fourth one is build your willpower. Practice discipline in small things like waking up early or avoiding distraction. Fifth one is visualize your success daily. See yourself achieving your goal. Feel the victory. Right now, write down your definite purpose in one sentence. Keep it where you can see it every day. With a definite purpose and will, you turn dreams into plan and plan into reality. This law transfer your ideas into lasting wealth. Upon next is chapter 5, the law of confidence, where we explore the power of belief in yourself to attract success. Chapter 5, the law of confidence. Confidence is not about arrogance. It is about pretending to be better than others. True confidence is quiet. It is deep, inner knowing that says, I can handle this. I belong here. I will grow through this. Every great success story is built on confidence. Why? Because people trust those who trust themselves. Think about it. Would you follow a leader who doubt their decisions, or will you invest in someone who is not sure of their value? Confidence creates attraction. It draws people, money, and opportunities to you. But here is the truth: confidence is not something you are born with, it is something you build. You build it by doing hard things, you build it by showing up even when you are afraid. You build it by keeping promises by yourself. The law of confidence reminds us what we or you believe about yourself shapes what others believe about you. Here is how to strengthen your confidence. Speak to yourself with respect. Stop calling yourself names. Stop doubting your worth. Stack small wins. Start with small challenges and build upward. Each win is proof you are capable. Focus on progress, not perfection. Confidence grows when you see how far you have come. Surround yourself with believers. Be around people who uplift you and limit those who drain you. Look in the mirror and say this out loud: I am capable. I am learning. I am worthy of success. It may feel silly at first, but over time, your brain will believe what you tell it. Confidence is a magnet. It is just change how other people see you. It just how you see yourself. Let's keep building. Upon next, chapter 6, the law of creative vision, where we learn how imagination become the blueprint of wealth. Chapter 6, the law of creative vision. Before every great building was built, it started as a sketch. Before every invention, there was a dream. Before wealth appeared in your bank account, it must appear in your mind first. Creative vision is your inner movie screen. It is the power to see with your mind what is not there yet and then move towards it with action and belief. If you can picture it clearly, you can begin to build it. Think of vision like a GPS. Without a destination, the system cannot guide you. But the moment you set your destination, even if it is far, the path begins to form. Most people drift because they haven't visualized where they want to go. They react to life instead of designing it. But not you. You are learning to use your imagination as a tool, not a toy. Here is how to develop your creative vision. First one is get specific. What does your ideal life look like in 1 year or 5 years? Picture where you live and what you earn, how you spend your time. Feel it. Do not just think it. Feel the emotion of already having it. Pride, peace, freedom. Third one is write it down. Your vision must live outside your mind too. Put it on paper. Review it daily. The more often you see it, the more real it becomes. Every morning for 5 minutes, close your eyes and visualize your wealth goals as if they have already happened. Speak out loud. I'm living my vision. I'm building the life I imagined. Your brain will start connecting that vision to the real world action. You are not a passive player in this life. You are architect. Creative vision give you the blueprint and your will, your belief and your action lay the bricks. Upon next chapter 7, the law of discipline, where we will explore how consistency turns dream into reality. Chapter 7, the law of discipline. Discipline is a bridge between your goal and your result. You can have a powerful vision. You can believe in yourself. You can want success more than anything, but without discipline, none of it lasts. Discipline is doing what need to be done, even when you do not feel like it. It is showing up after the excitement fades. It taking the right step again and again and again. That is where real wealth is built, not in the single action, but in repeated effort. Most people fail not because they are not smart, but because they give up too soon. Discipline is what separates those who wish from those who win. Small action done consistently beat big effort done occasionally. And here is how to build your personal discipline. First one is start small. Do not try to change everything at once. Begin with one small, powerful habit like budgeting daily or saving weekly. Second one is remove distractions. Your environment should support your focus, not weaken it. Third one is use a timer. Work in short bursts like 30 focus minute, then rest. Fourth one is track your progress. Keep a journal or checklist. Progress motives discipline. So track your progress daily. Forgive, slip up, but do not stop. Missing one day is a human. Missing 3 days is a habit. So bounce back fast and forgive, slip up. You are a human and sometimes you might forget or miss the day, but do not stop. Wake up and start with discipline. Choose one small money related habit today and committed to doing it for 21 days straight. Example, I will write down every dollar I spend. You will be shocked how quickly your momentum grows. Discipline may not feel glamorous, but it is the secret behind every great achievement. When you combine purpose, confidence, and vision, discipline turn them into result. Upon next is chapter 8, the law of persistence, where we will unlock the power of not giving up even when life pushes back. Chapter 8, the law of persistence. There is a simple truth about success. The people who win are not always the smartest or luckiest or the most talented. They are the one who refuse to quit. Persistence is your ability to keep going, especially when it is hard, boring, or slow. It is what makes the difference between a good idea that dies and the great life that built brick by brick. Every breakthrough is the other side of not giving up. Think of the seed. It does not sprout the moment you plant it. It takes water, sunlight, patience, and the time. If you keep tending to it, growth is guaranteed. And the money works the same way. Wealth is not a magic, it is momentum, and persistence keep the momentum alive. And here is how to practice persistence in daily life. First one is break big goal into small tasks. When you feel overwhelmed, focus on the next small win. Expect setbacks. They do not mean failure, they mean you are in the game. Third one is stay emotionally steady. Do not let bad days erase good progress. Fourth one is celebrate consistency. Even if the results are slow, the effort counts. So celebrate consistency. Fifth one is keep your why close. Remember why you started. Write it down. Read it often. And always remember why you started the habit of building wealth. Write this somewhere. You will see it daily. I do not quit. I adjust. I grow. I finish. Read it every morning, especially on days you feel stuck. The road to the wealth is really straight. It is twisted. It dips. It tests your will. But persistence is your compass. It keeps you moving until the world makes room for your success. So keep the persistence still. Upon next, chapter 9, The Law of Courage, where we will explore how fencing fear unlock the true power. Chapter 9, The Law of Courage. Everyone feel fear, fear of failing, fear of being judged, fear of losing everything. But here is the truth. Courage is not the absence of fear, it is choosing to move forward anyway. Most people let fear be the driver. It tells them where to go or where not to go. And that fear, if left unchecked, will keep you small, broke, and stuck. But when you act with courage, you tell the world, I may be scared, but I'm not staying here. Courage is the gateway to everything you want. It is required to start a business. It is needed to ask for that rise. It is what helps you speak up, take risks, and trust yourself. Here is how to strengthen your courage muscles. First one is acknowledge the fear. Do not pretend it is not there. Say, I'm afraid, and that is okay. Second one is act in a small steps. You do not need to leap, you just need to move. So act in small steps and move forward. Reframe failure. Every mistake is a lesson, not a life sentence. So try to reframe failure in your life. Fourth one is visualize your bravery. Picture yourself doing the hard thing and succeeding. Why visualizing your bravery? It strengthens your courage. Fifth one is celebrate each bold move. Courage grow when it is rewarded. So each win, small or big, celebrate it and let the courage grow within yourself. Think of one thing that you have avoiding out of fear, a phone call, a decision, a move. Now commit to it, doing just the first step towards it today. Say this out loud. I am choose courage. I move through fear. I am stronger than I feel. You are braver than you have been taught to believe. Courage is not about never trembling. It is about standing tall even when you have handshake. Upon next is chapter 10, The Law of Focus, where we will learn how your attention shape your wealth. Chapter 10, The Law of Focus. Here is the simplest truth about success. Your life move in the direction of your attention. Whatever your consistency focus on, your time, your thought, your energy will grow stronger in your life. If you focus on your problems, you will start seeing more problems. If you focus on fear, you will feel more afraid. But if you focus on your goals, on what possible, what is working, and what is next, you begin to grow in power, clarity, and result. Focus is the ultimate success filter. It helps you protect your energy from distraction and invest it into what really matters. Because in this noisy world, distraction is a real theft of the wealth. And here is how to sharpen your focus every day. First one is a set of clear daily goals. Start the day by asking what matter most today. Second one is remove the noise. After turning off unnecessary notification, say no to the energy drainers. Third one is the use the one thing rule. Focus on one important task at a time. Multitasking scatters your power. So that is why use the one thing rule in your life. Fourth one is a take short breaks. Rest help you to refocus and refresh. Fifth one is reflect often. Ask weekly, is my focus leading me where I want to go? These kind of thoughts putting in yourself, reflect often where you want to go. and what you want to achieve. Write down three things today that deserve your full attention and stick to them and say to yourself, I focus my energy, I direct my mind, I create my results. You do not need to do everything. You only need to focus on the right things. That is how you move from busy to effective, from distracted to wealthy. Upon next, chapter 11, the law of belief, where we will unlock the power, what you think is possible. Chapter 11, the law of belief. Here is the truth that saves every part of your life. What you believe is what you create. If deep down you believe money is evil, you will push it away. If you believe you are not smart enough, you will keep sabotaging success. If you believe success is for other people, you will never fully chase it for yourself. Your beliefs are like an invincible blueprint. They guide your thought, your choice, and your result. The problem is, most of your beliefs were formed early in the life by parents, teachers, culture, and past experience, and many of them don't serve you anymore. But here is the good news: belief can be written. You are not stuck with the story you were told. Wealthy people believe wealth is possible for them. They believe they are worth it. They believe they can learn, grow, and adapt. And because they believe it, they act like it. And because they act like it, they get the result. Here is how to upgrade your belief system. First one is listen to your inner voice. What do you really believe about money and success? Make a blueprint in your mind. That is why listen to your inner voice. Second one is challenge the lie. Ask, is this true or just something I have been taught? Third one is write new belief. Example, I am worthy of wealth. Money is a tool for good. I learn quickly and grow daily. Speak them out loud. Your voice before your belief. Act as if it is already true. Your action train your brain to believe. Choose one powerful belief to focus on this week. Write it down, say it daily, live like it already real. Example, I believe in my ability to create wealth and live free. You will never rise higher than your belief, but you will shift your mindset, your shift your reality. And when you believe and action align, you become unstoppable. Upon next is chapter 12, the law of risks, where we will explore why stepping outside your comfort zone is the price of growth. Chapter 12, the law of risks. Let's be real. If you want more from life, more money, more freedom, more success, you will have to take some risks. Because here is the law: growth only happens outside your comfort zone. Now, most people do not fail because of lack of talent. They fail because of fear. They are afraid to start, afraid to invest, afraid to be wrong, judged, or rejected. But playing it safe has a cost too, and often it is higher than the cost of risk itself. Every wealthy person you admire at some point had to make a move that scared them, leaving the 9 to 5 job, launching the business, investing in the unknown, speaking up, betting on themselves, and they did it with courage, not with guarantees. The truth is, risk is not the enemy. Fear without action is the real enemy. So do not wait for the safe, wait for the ready enough, then leap. Here is how to build your risk muscle. First one is a start small. Do not go all in on day one. Take a small, brave steps. Do your homework. Smart risk is not a reckless, it is informed one. Second one is a accept the learning curve. Risk brings result or lessons. Both grow you. So accept the learning curve. Fourth one is stop waiting for the permission. The life you want require your green light. So stop waiting for the permission and go for your success. Celebrate action, not outcome. Success is a build on the bold decision, not the perfect one. So take every small steps and do not hope for the outcome with it, but do it regularly for the big success. Ask yourself, what am I avoiding right now because it feels risky? Write it down, then take a first step towards it, even it is small. Say this loud, I trust myself. Take smart risks. I grow through action. Every big win begins with a bold move. Do not wait until you feel ready. Start where you are and let action build your confidence. Upon next, chapter 13, the law of value. Chapter 13, the law of value. Here is a powerful truth. You do not get paid for your time. You get paid for the value you bring at that time. If you do not earn more, attract more, and grow more, you must learn to give more value to others. So, what is value? Value is a when you make someone else's life easier, better, and faster or happier. If you help someone save time, solve a problem, learn a skill, avoid pain, reach a goal, then you are providing value, and money will follow that value like a shadow. Wealthy people understand this and they ask themselves daily, how can I serve more people or serve more people in a better way? The build business, product, and service that solve real problems. They do not chase money, they chase impact, and the money follows. Here is how to increase your value. First one is learn more. The more you grow, the more you can give. Second one is solve problems. Ask what do people need right now and how can I help? Third one is be excellent. Go the extra mile. Deliver more than expected. That is how you become excellent on your work and increase your value. Fourth one is build trust. People pay those they respect and believe in. More people trust you, the more money flow in your company. Fifth one is stay adaptable. Value shift over time. So keep involving your skills and service. So that is why stay adaptable to increase your value with the time. Ask yourself, how can I increase my value this week at work, online, or in my community? Write it down one way to give more value and do it. Say this: I grow my income by growing my impact. I am valuable and becoming more every day. If you do not chase money, you need to become someone money is drawn to, and that happens when you make other people live better. That means you need to increase your value to make you and yourself wealthy. Next is chapter 14, the law of purpose. We will explore why your money goals must be tied with something deeper than just profit. Chapter 14, the law of purpose. Here is something many people miss. Money is never the end goal. It is the tool, a servant, and the purpose is the master. Without purpose, money feels empty. With purpose, money becomes powerful. So ask yourself, why do I really want to be wealthy? Not just to pay bills, not just to buy things, but to build something that matters. Purpose gives your money direction. It turns income into impact. It turns pressure into passion. And it keeps you going even when things get hard. Wealth without purpose creates stress, but wealth with purpose creates legacy. Every wealthy person who stays fulfilled has a reason behind their riches: to support their family, to uplift their community, to fund creative work, to give others a better life, to build something that lasts. Here is how to align your money with your purpose. Define your why. Ask, whom am I doing this for? And why does it matter? Think beyond yourself. Wealth is most meaningful when it helps others too. Revisit your purpose often. Let it guide your decision, especially when tempted by your distraction. Use money as a fuel, not the finish line. Let it drive your mission, not become your identity. Take a 5 minutes today to write down, what would I do with my money if I had more than enough. Let that vision inspire your hustle. Say this to yourself: I am building wealth with purpose. My money is meant for meanings. Money does not create happiness, but purpose that backed it with wealth create freedom, impact, and peace. Up next is Chapter 15, The Law of Giving, where we will explore how generosity unlocks a powerful flow of evidence in your life. Chapter 15, The Law of Giving. This might surprise you. One of the fastest way to receive is to give. It sounds backward, right? But it is the universal law. When you send out, return multiplies. When you give with good heart, whether it is money, time, energy, or encouragement, you are telling the universe, I believe in evidence. I trust there is a more than enough. That belief is powerful. It shifts your mindset from scarcity to plenty, and people feel that energy. Giving does not make you poorer, it makes you richer in every way that matters. Rich in gratitude, rich in joy, rich in connection, rich in trust, and yes, eventually rich in wealth too. Because people want to support those who support others. Here is a key: from give from love, not obligation. Give to lift, not to control, and give joyfully, not with fear. And here is how to practice giving wisely. Giving or give what you have, even if it is small, a kind word, a helpful tips, a few dollars. Give consistently. Make giving a lifestyle, not a once a year things. Give without needing credit. Quiet generosity is powerful. Give where it grows faster or grows on others. Invest in people, in dreams, in good causes. Give to your future. Save, invest, and grow. That is giving to yourself too. Pick one way you can give this week: money, kindness, time, support. Write it down. Then act on it with joy, not pressure. Say this to yourself: I give freely. I receive openly. I live in evidence. Giving does not take away from you, it opens the flow from one to come. Live with open hand and an open heart, and the life will give you more than you imagined. Upon next, chapter 16, The Law of Strategic Lines. Here is a powerful truth. You can go faster alone, but you will go further with others. Wealth is really a one person game. Behind every big success story is a team, a mentor, a supporter, someone who opened a door, made a connection, shared a resources. That is the power of strategic alliance. A strategic alliance is a relationship that help other or both people to grow. It is not just networking for handshake, it is partnering with purpose. When you align with the right people, you learn faster, you gain access to opportunities, you avoid mistakes, you create something bigger than you could alone. Wealthy people do not just build income, they build influence, connection, and collaboration. They ask, who can I team up with to go further? Who already has the audience, experience, or skill I need? They do not try to do it all, they build bridges. Here is how to apply this law in your life. Become someone worth connecting with. Show up with value, not just request. Find aligned people. Look for those with shared goals, value, or the missions. Make win-win offer. Ask how can we help each other succeed. Nurture relationship. Stay in touch. Share resources. Celebrate their wins too. Do not network. Build trust. Real partnerships are built on honesty and respect. List three people or group you admire in your work, industry, or community. Reach out to one of with notes, idea, and offer to collaborate. Then say to yourself, I grow faster with right people. I build smart, powerful partnership. No one succeeds alone. We rise by lifting each other and by being wise enough to link arm with those who is already climbing. Chapter 17. The Law of Health and the Energy. Here is the simple truth. You are your greatest asset, not your money, not your business, you. And if your energy is low, your wealth will suffer. What good is the money if you are always tired? What is the point of success if your mind is cloudy, your body ache, and you can't enjoy it? So you must care for your own body, your energy source, your mind, your decision maker machine, and your spirit to sense of peace and purpose. Because wealth flow best through a healthy vessel. Wealthy people understand this. They schedule workout like meetings. They rest their mind like they rest their muscle. They eat for fuel, not just flavor. They value sleep like they value income. They do not just hustle, they recover. They do not just build, they balance. Here is how to apply the law of health and energy. Protect your energy. Avoid people and habits that drain you. Move your body daily. Even a short walk changes your state. Eat like a high performer. What you eat become how you think. Prioritize sleep. It is not lazy, it is leverage. Rest your mind. Silence, prayer, meditations is the way to recharge your inner power. Ask yourself, what will my daily routine look like if my health was my top investment? Then adjust one thing this week. No pressure, just progress. Say this to yourself. My body is my engine. My mind is my compass. I protect my energy and invest in my health because true wealth is being able to wake up clear headed, strong, and excited about life. Health is not separated from money, it is the fuel that powers everything. Upon next is Chapter 18, The Law of Legacy, where we will explore how to turn money into meaning and success into something that outlive you. Chapter 18, The Law of Legacy. Let's ask a powerful question. What will you leave behind when you are gone? Not your car, not your bank account, not your followers, but your impact, your message, your ripple effect on people's lives. That is what called legacy. You see, real wealth is not just about what you accumulate, it is about what you contribute. Legacy means using your gift, money, and knowledge to leave the world better than you found it. Some build legacy through teaching and mentoring. Some raises good children. Some supporting a cause and creating business that help others. Some writing books, starting schools, or simply lifting people every day. Your legacy does not have to be famous, it just has to be felt. The wealthiest people ask, what am I building that lasts beyond me? How can I use my success to shape the future? They do not chase just riches, they chase meaning. And here is how to apply the law of legacy. Define your deeper why. What impact do you truly want to make? Build with next generation in the mind. Think long term. Teach what you have learned it. Share your knowledge freely. Create something lasting, a business, a habit, a message, and the memory. Serve more than yourself. Use your wealth to lift others. Take 10 minutes today. Write this question at the top of your page. What legacy do I want to leave? Let your heart answer. Then say this to yourself. I don't just earn, I inspire. I build a legacy of love, wisdom, and purpose. In the end, your legacy is not what you leave for people, it is what you leave in them. Next is chapter 19, The Law of Ethical Integrity, where we will close this journey by exploring how wealth become meaningful when guided by values. Chapter 19, The Law of Ethical Integrity. Let's end where it matters most. At the core of character, at the heart of true wealth, without integrity, money is hollow. With it, even modest wealth become meaningful. Ethical integrity means doing the right thing, even when no one is watching, even when it is hard, even when it costs you something in the short term. Because in the long term, integrity pays more than any shortcut. Wealth built on lies, manipulations, or selfishness always crack. But build wealth built on honesty, service, and trust. That wealth lasts, and that is the wealth you should go for. People may forget your deal, but they will never forget how you made them feel honored, heard, or respected. The most powerful kind of money is money that align with your values, that uplift others, not just yourself, that you can look at and say, I own this with clean hand and a clear heart. And here is how to apply the law of ethical integrity. Check your motives. Are they rooted in the truth or fear? Say no to shortcut. They cost more than they promises. Honor your word. Your reputation is your currency. So always honor your word. Service or serve with honesty. Your value grow with your trust. That is why serve with your honesty. Lead with principle. Be someone other are proud to follow. So that is why lead with principle. Reflect. After knowing this law, you can take few steps. Reflect on these questions. Is my current path aligned with my highest values? Ask yourself these questions. If not, shift. Even one small changes matters. Then confirm I am wealthy in character. I lead with value. I earn with purpose. And that is it, my friend, is the foundation of wealthy life. Not just full of cash, but full of clarity, courage, and conscience. And now we have reached the end of the Law of Money 19 Timeless Principle to Master Wealth book. But really, this is not the end. It is the beginning of the new way to think, new way to live, and the new way to build your future. You have learned that money is not just a dollar or digit. It is about energy, clarity, purpose, discipline, and above all, character. You have seen that true wealth begins within your mindset, your daily habit, your values, and your vision. From the law of inner force to law of integrity, you now carry a full set of timeless tools to grow your inner value and your income, to deepen your impact, and to build a life rich in meaning, not just a money. So, what is next? Start where you are, use what you have, do what you can. Small step take with focus and faith will change your financial future forever. And you move forward. Remember this, you are not changing money, you are mastering the principle that attract it. You are not just earning income, you are creating freedom, purpose, and peace. You are not alone, you are part of the new generation, building wealth with wisdom. This is Trillion Face, and you have just finished The Law of Money by Justice O. McCullum. If this message inspires you, share it, subscribe, and keep walking the path of evidence with clarity and courage. Until next time, stay wise, stay focused, stay wealthy inside and out.